So tell me your initial reaction to said, the new diet, the strict workout plan. They said that my man's diet and workout regime or regimen is stricter than Tom Brady. Well, he didn't say Tom, but he said it's stricter than Brady. And we know Brady is like the pinnacle. He said it's stricter than Brady. I said, oh, Lord, I can't wait to hear this from Deke, man. So talk to me, Deke. We got the GOAT, right?
The GOAT.
Got the GOAT, man.
So my reaction to this news, I took $111, put it into a DraftKings account. It was FanDuel account.
Whoa, what are you doing?
DraftKings was undergoing maintenance in the morning. That's what happened. I initially went to DraftKings and I was like, I want to make this bet. I want to place this investment right now.
Oh my gosh. Deke, I can't believe you, man. I cannot believe you, man. Out of all the... Really?
They should have been undergoing maintenance at that point. And
they should have been rocking with us during this time of year, right? And not waiting for the season. So,
yeah, sure. I had no time.
And we're going to send shots and go, doo. Let's send a shot over there then, man.
Yeah, so
we love y'all, DraftKings. We got love for y'all. We ain't tripping.
Took $111, went to FanDuel, went to the MVP odds for the 2021 season.
Okay.
Scroll down to Ben Roethlisberger. I see plus 9,000. Take that 111.
Okay.
Put it on Big Ben.
Dang, so what's the payout for that? Like,
almost 10,000 bucks.
I would say, well, 10.
Basically, no, I was going to do this. What's crazy about it is, remember we were talking about it, the podcast before? Someone mentioned in the comments, like, hey, put 150 bucks on Ben, you could win over 10,000 bucks. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do that.
Well, I mean, it makes sense just to do anyways for the sake of the odds.
Yeah, you know what? Why the hell not? But then I woke up and I'm seeing these reports. I'm like, yeah, this is my reminder. Let me do this right now. Yeah. So that's exactly my reaction right there.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah, just putting in a little investment.
Yeah. Well, just next time, can we do it with the sponsors though? God, dog, just kill me. No, it's all love, man.
They need to get some better people in IT or something.
No, you're
that.
right though, man. If I'm about to bet and one of the sites aren't working, I'm 100. I got multiple because I got multiple affiliations over here. I'm over here like, let this one not work when I open it up. Let the location verifying process take longer than I would like. Oh, yeah, it's over. I'm going, you go hit that, sitting that way. Let's get it.
Call me K saying he's putting $500.
Oh, I like the energy though, man. That's Big Deke energy. In fact, speaking of Big Deke, people are loving your stash, bro.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that in the chat. They're digging the stash right there, man. Like, it's super clean, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you just shave the beard and the stash is...
Why do I feel like mine doesn't work like that? Like, I feel like I wouldn't look cool if I came in here and just stashed up.
No, you know what you need to do? You need to do the AB stash.
The blonde one?
Yeah.
Stop it. Oh, money. Can I see the sucker? You know, funny thing, too? I was listening to the radio, Sirius XM, and the song came on A Whole Lot of Money.
It's not bad.
But it was not AB's song. It was a totally different person, totally different melody. Absolutely. And I was over here feeling a little like confused, a little heartbroken, a little hoodwinked, bamboozled. I wasn't sure what to do. I didn't know if I should call and flag this or if I should call and say, AB, did you steal this? I wasn't sure what was going on. But either way, the song was definitely called A Whole Lot of Money because as soon as it popped up, I looked next to my daughter, my oldest, KK, and I was like, yo, KK, this AB, a whole lot of money. And she looked at me like, Dad, what are you talking about? I was like, no. And I make the little face, and this chick started singing. And I'm just like,
oh,
bro, what is
What was the year on it?
No, it was like now. It was recent. Yeah. Like,
so when the song dropped.
I don't know when the song came out, but it was definitely I definitely like a week ago heard this song. I was like, this is nuts.
Yeah, that's the question. When AB dropped the song, it was 2019, 2020.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So if that song came out before,
I gotta look into that, man.
There's a lot of songs though with similar titles.
But no, it's like a direct title. It's a whole lot of money, and it's spelled a whole lot of like LOTT, a whole lot of money, a whole lot of money. You know, you got a whole lot of money, a whole lot of money. I love that song.
I don't think AB stole it.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
I think that was just on. I think that was on AB. I think that was just on AB's heart.
It really hurt my heart because I was so confused. Like if you could see my face and my daughter's face, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know what happened here. I had such confidence. You know, like as an older person, when you feel like you really about to kick knowledge or school somebody or something, like I felt that vibe, and it was just like,
yeah, like you know something the younger generation doesn't.
And yeah, for all that, I'm like, yep, I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. You want to drive? I'll go sit in the back, bulk myself in the car seat. Jeez. So that was my energy right there, man.
Dude, I'm not going to lie, though. I mean, I was amped up. I placed the bet on Ben for MVP. Mm-hmm. But even more than that, I've been saying 4 more years. And reports like this give some credence to that.
Yeah.
If Ben's going to be in the best shape of his life, if he's got this more strict diet than Tom Brady, if he's more motivated than ever, because this was also other parts of the report where Ben was like, he's tired of getting blamed for everything.
Yeah.
He's tired of getting this undue criticism.
He said his ego is hurt and he's frustrated with all the criticism about him and his play and his personal, because that was the other thing that we had to talk to. His name is Ryan, correct?
Ryan.
Ryan. I keep calling him Ryan. Yeah, it is correct though with Ryan, because we did ask him specifically to clarify what he meant by that when he said that he was tired of the criticism, because we were just trying to figure that out, like to get to the bottom of it. And the quote, what Ryan said was, he's frustrated with the criticism about his play, but more so he's frustrated about people coming basically at his character, about him being as a father, as a husband. That's the part that he really said that he's the most frustrated about when we kept asking Ryan, like, yo, like, talk a little bit more about it. He says that he feels that people, instead of just focusing on his play, they try to get on him as a person. He's like, he understands he made mistakes, but these are mistakes from, almost 20 years ago. And his whole thing is, what would it be like if you're constantly having to be reminded those mistakes every single time? But I guess for me, I personally didn't feel that people critique him on that. Maybe I'm not seeing that. I feel like everybody critiques him on his play, though, from what I've seen. And that's the part where I was just kind of like, I'm not going to not critique your play, because as a franchise quarterback, that comes with the territory. We praise you when you play well. We critique you or criticize you when you don't play well. But I don't really see people like coming at him as a husband or as a father, but maybe I'm off. Do you see that?
I think there's some built-in anti-Ben bias in people.
Okay.
And that leaks over to their like football takes.
Got you.
If that makes sense. It's not, it isn't overt, but they'll just say like, oh yeah, Ben sucks. He's, over the hill or something like that. We got to get rid of Ben. And then you just don't really see any veracity or reasoning behind that. It's like, why do you think that? Like, how many games do you really sit down and watch it or understand how good this dude is?
That's my whole thing, man.
And I told you, dude. Like, it was even like whenever I was in high school when we were winning Super Bowls and stuff.
Well, because you said they would come in with the Charlie Batch jerseys on and stuff.
Some people would wear Batch jerseys. Dude was wearing a Leftwich jersey, and
like, that's just crazy,
like it was
man.
even. I'm telling you, it was even like maybe more like 60-40 or maybe 70-30 at the time. But there were still a lot of like Big Ben haters that just thought he wasn't good. And something, like I said, some of it stemmed from they just maybe didn't like Ben as a person.
Got you.
And they'd be like, oh no, we get him out of here, whatever it is.
Got you.
It was just bullshit.
Because when I saw that, when Ryan brought that up, I was like, man, I really don't see that. I was like, I might have missed it, but I never have seen people really like. I mean, obviously people have brought up his past transgressions, but I didn't think it was consistently enough that it was on his radar, if that made sense. So that was the part for me that I was a little surprised with, but. In terms of, man, the workout regimen, people take it 2 ways. Some people will hit you with the, well, why does he wait till he's 38 years old and in the 18th season to finally dedicate himself and get motivated? Why does it take media people getting under his skin to get him to work hard? Some people have taken that approach. To me, I look at it like this. It doesn't matter when you get motivated. If you get motivated now, great. The fact is you're extra motivated, which is awesome. I guess for me though, his workout regimen, I don't feel like that's going to dictate how well he plays, if that makes sense, because I've been in training camp where it was overweight Ben and he still balled out. I've been in training camp where it was Slim Ben. I remember that was 16, 17. It was like, oh, Slim Ben's the best shape of his life. He balled out. So
100%.
I feel like it doesn't matter if he's slim or thick. That's the thing. He gets thick. It's for the hot guy summers. But either way, I feel like he's still going to be Ben. I think the bigger concern, and this is also what Ryan said, he said that in Ben's camp right now, they're not necessarily worried about his arm, his ability to do, anything like that. And even with his dieting, they said that it's more so they're concerned with his knees. They said that even with him losing weight, he still isn't going to be able to move well. So that's their thing. They're like, but if the O-line can protect him, they feel like they get enough pieces around him. We've obviously said this too. It's more than enough pieces around him between the wide receivers and obviously Najee being here. That it's plenty of talent, but that the guys up front, they have to protect him. If they can't keep him clean and he's forced to have to be the old school Big Ben and throwing guys off, that's what they're saying he's not going to be able to do right now. And they're saying just mobility wise, like it's going to be a little bit more limited, which is understandable. But if he's still going to be feeling great and he can still sling that rock, that's the most important part.
100%. And doing some of those things that we never really seen out of Ben or the Steelers offense with those short passes and controlling the clock and just moving the offense like we did last year. I would like to still have some of those things.
Yeah.
We need to bomb the ball a little bit more though this year. I'm trying to think anything else, man. Yeah, I don't know. I was just amped up about the news because
I'm hype about it, bro.
If he's in this really good shape, I do think he can ball out this year. And like you said, we talked about this last year. Remember whenever what's his face brought it up? Jay Glazer.
Yeah.
I had the whole point. I'm like, dude, we never talked about or cared about Ben's health, fitness, or anything like that. You don't have Ben Roethlisberger,
but funny thing
as your QB1 for that stuff. You have him for winning.
Yeah,
that's what he's done.
But even with that whole Big Ben, Jay Glazer thing, we went back and looked into it some more. Apparently, Jay said it kind of tongue-in-cheek, joking with Ben about the whole, his offseason regimen is beers. So Ben kind of got upset and actually reached back out to Jay about that. And Jay did go back and apologize from what they've said. He did go back and say that, man, he was, joking and it wasn't like that. But Ben said that gave him a bad rep even more. But
here's another thing though, too. Outside of Steeler Nation, I think basically every other NFL fan base doesn't like Ben. So that's the thing too. So I'm telling you, Jay Glazer comes out with that report, or even that kid comes out with that little TikTok,
and everybody goes.
It jumps on it. It doesn't just go to Steeler Nation and our fans and our media. I mean, it goes out there, and then just I'm telling you, man, if you say anything good about Ben, for me personally, I said, man, I think Ben's gonna be the best quarterback in the AFC North this upcoming year. Dude, people just go off and just blatant hate against it. It's just crazy.
Yeah, but I will say this too, though, in terms of when Ben was also saying that when people critique his weight and stuff like that, it's an issue. That has been a lot of the stuff that he's critiqued on or criticized for, or gets the negative rap on, even this later on, was all self-inflicted. In terms of the moniker of him being just, a guy that can show up and ball. He did it and it was great, but he did do it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like it was made up. But now that is different for him. I think that for the people that haven't followed the journey, they don't see the growth. They just remember, this the same dude that said he would just show up. This is the same guy that looked like he would just, hammer a beer on whatever. This is the same guy that was doing this. And they don't see everything that's changed to see this has been as a 38-year-old grown man. He's not a 23, 24-year-old anymore. It's different. I just don't feel like with Ben, they see that or they allow him to grow out of that stage.
It's funny, too, because Brady even said, I think for the first, I don't know how much of his career, but I think he said all through his 20s, he would eat McDonald's. He would eat shit. He wasn't taking care of himself in a healthy way like that. And like you said, it's a good thing. People are just on their own journeys and people figure out how to do it one way or another. Because, dude, Brett Favre, another example.
Absolutely, man.
Was Brett Favre this dude that grinding in the film, grinding the tapes?
He was a gamer. He wasn't showing up for training camp.
I know.
He's ready for the game, and he's going to make it happen.
Yeah, and you saw how his career played out. So everyone's got their own little thing with this. Peyton Manning, he's not in the gym or probably this dude that's, I don't know. He might have ate good. I'm just assuming here, going off the cuff, but he was more film study. He wasn't on this Brady diet, this vegan stuff, and we saw how Peyton Manning's body broke down eventually whenever he got into his early 40s. So everyone's got their own way of doing it. And if Ben's talking like this and serious about this, got a stricter diet than Brady, I'm amped up, dude, because this could extend his career.
Facts. What we will do is this, man. We're going to pay some bills.
Sure.
And the best way to do that is to talk about our good friends over at Manscaped. You know Manscaped, the leaders in below the waist grooming, right? I mean, the people that created the Lawnmower 4.0. I mean, we're talking about the originators of the Crop Reviver. I'm talking about the Ball Refresh. I mean, dude, they have everything that you need when it comes to your delicate twins that dangle. They have what you need. And when I think of the summer, as we're already in the heart of, right? It's July. You know when July is hot. In fact, sometimes people call it big Deke energy. Others refer to it as hot guy summer. Okay. But whatever it is, you need to perform at a high level. And the best way to do that is to get the Performance Package 4.0. Has that lawnmower 4.0 that we were talking about. You like Deke stash, right? Okay. You Manscaped has a light on it. You can't miss this thing, all right? You can't miss. I already talked about the Crop Reviver, the Ball Refresher, along with the super comfy Manscaped boxer briefs. And a cool little carrying bag. You can't go wrong with this thing, man. But more importantly, as we always say, Deke, if we're going to talk about a company, what's our rule? We said we got a rule, right? It's something like we got to be giving away promo. It's something like that, right?
Yeah.
We got
to be a good deal for all parties involved.
All parties, right? Not just us. Because if it's just us, that's selfish. So it's not just us. For all parties involved. So with that being said, we got a promo code, ladies and gentlemen. If you use the promo code MOATS, you receive 20% off along with free shipping. You can't beat that. Your delicate twins can't beat that. All of those areas that you might want to groom. Okay, we talk about that performance package. It has the weed whacker in there for them nostril hairs and those ear hairs. You cannot beat that. All right? Just make sure you check out Manscaped, man, and show them some love.